Hello everyone, welcome to Quick and Easy Cooking. Today I'm going to make a simple, delicious, flavorful meal, and it's dirty rice by Zatarain. Now if you love Popeye's dirty rice like I do, you will love Zatarain as well. Zatarain is very good when it comes to dirty rice. And what I have here, I have 1 pound of ground sirloin. Now you don't have to use ground sirloin. You can use Hamburger of your choice. You can also use ground sausage, ground pork, or even ground turkey. Now if you are vegetarian, you can make this dish a vegetarian dish as well. All you would do is take the dirty rice, add 1 cup of cooked corn, and also 1 cup of chopped bell pepper, and that's your blend. You would put that into your dirty rice mixture and cook it, just as if it were hamburger or any meat of your choice. Now, the ingredients that I have here for our video to make dirty rice, I have vegetable oil. Now, that is optional, but I always use it. I think it gives it like an extra little boost of flavor. The oil does. And also, I have 1 package of dirty rice, and I have 1 pound of ground sirloin. Now, this is very simple to make. It's very easy to make. It doesn't take a long time, so if you come in late one night, you want something quick, you want it easy, this is the meal for you. It's very simple. You can have it for next day. You can take it to lunch. You can also have it for dinner. It's very good. And dirty rice is one of those things, when you first make it, it's very good, but it even tastes better the next day. So it's always better the next day. It's like it sits and it has all the spices, the meat and everything goes into it, and it makes it even more flavorful. So it's a very good dish. So today we are going to make Zatarain dirty rice. Now the first step that I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my 1 pound of ground sirloin and I'm going to put it into a fry pan, and I'm just going to fry that up. Now I will add a little bit of salt and pepper because I always do that to my meat, but that's my first step. Now what I've done is I've got my stove on, I've got it on to a medium high heat, and I put some salt and pepper, just a dash of salt and pepper on it. So now I'm going to fry this on. Now what I have here is 2 cups of water. I've already poured 1 in, and this is going to be my 2nd cup. And you're going to pour 1/2 cup. So it's 2.5 cups total of water. Now I have 1 tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to pour that in. Now you can use any type of oil for that. You know, like I said, you can use avocado, you can use sunflower, you know, EVOO. You can use any type of oil that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onto the stove. I'm going to stir this on up. And then I'm going to put this onto the stove and start cooking this. I want to make sure that all the seasoning from the spice packet, you know, that comes in that packet with the rice and everything, gets well mixed up. Now, well blended. And, you know, this is just very simple. And it's very good. You know, you can have this, and you can have this with some bread, you know, like a French bread, a vegetable, you know, you can have this with anything, a salad even. You know, it's however, you know, what you want to make with it. Or it can be just a meal by itself. I've got my hamburger in here. See that? And then what you're going to do is you're going to put this on the stove top, and you're just going to let it cook. And then when it's done cooking, you're going to let it simmer. You're going to turn off the eye, and you're just going to let it simmer, because it tastes the best when it simmers. So see that? Now I wanted to show you guys I'm just keeping on cooking this. You bring it to a boil, and then you're going to let it simmer. Now see how it boils down? And that's the way it looks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timer on this, and it says let it simmer for 25 minutes. So we're going to put a timer on this and just let it simmer for 25 minutes. But this is really, really good. Like I said, dirty rice is one of those things that you can have it for later on tonight when you eat it, and you can definitely have it for the next day, and it's always better the next day. When you bring this to a boil, now once it's done doing that, what you're going to do is, as you can see, I've got my dirty rice. Look how good that looks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a timer on this. I don't want to keep hitting that. What we're going to do is we're going to put a timer on this, and we're going to let this simmer for 25 minutes. Now look how good our dirty rice looks. Now I put this into a nice bowl, but look at that. It makes a lot. Just that one box made that. So like I said, you can make this with turkey leftovers. You can have sausage. You can have this with ground chicken. You can have this with, you know, any type of burger or anything. It's just, it doesn't have to just be hamburger. You can make this with any type of meat. And then also too, you can do a vegan. You can do, you know, vegetarian style. You can use corn and green pepper. And it tells you on the back, on the side of the box, that you know what you would need. Like I think it's 1 cup of corn and then 1 cup of chopped bell pepper. So you can use that as well. But dirty rice is one of those dishes that you can have for the night. You can put this with a salad. You can put this with some French bread. You can do anything with this. And you can always have it for the next day. You can take it to work for lunch or even have it for leftover dinner. Now you will have to adjust this because I only just made 1 box. But they do have a family style box, which is a bigger box. So you can get that. But this is really, really good. Now I'm going to sample this for you guys. Okay. Okay, now here we go. Okay, I got my little plate right here. When you let this simmer, the spices blend very, very well with this. If you were to eat this right off the stove, like after it gets done boiling, it would be very, very hot, you know, the spices. But when you let it simmer for 25 minutes, it's like the spices blend very, very well with the meat and the rice. It is very, very good. Now, if you love dirty rice like I do, you will love this. Yep. This is really, really good. I love Zatarain, and I love dirty rice. I like New Orleans type food. So if you like stuff like this, you will absolutely love this. I make this a lot because I just absolutely love that it's quick, it's easy, and I can always have it for leftovers. But that is really, really good. And you saw how much that one little box made. I mean, that's a lot. See that? So you can have that for like a couple of days. I want to thank everybody for watching our dirty rice video, our Zatarain. Please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way every time I come on, you know. And if you're watching this video for the first time, please click the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Again, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.